Most lifters cycle through the same lifts: bench, curls, lat pull downs, leg press. Even serious lifters do the same shit. Squats, deadlifts, bench press of course, and hopefully some pull-ups and dips. And that's what you should do if you're a serious lifter. Stick with the basics and do not deviate. Think about what exercises give you the most bang for your buck, and I'm telling you right now, it's heavy deep back squats and deadlifts. But if you want to break through plateaus and actually hit the muscles in ways you've been missing, you need to add in some brutal, lesser known exercises or variations. And today, I'm sharing 7 movements or exercise variations you've probably never tried, all of which I personally use because I know they give me a solid return on my training investment. They aren't flashy gimmicks, they're hard, raw, and will make you strong as shit. Some are more strength focused and some are more hypertrophy focused. And I guarantee a few of these will humble you immediately. We'll start with the ones you might have seen before, then I'll move on to the more obscure ones. And stick around, because exercise number 7 is a pure savage deadlift variation that'll blow up your back. Number 1 are L pull-ups. Most people stop at regular pull-ups or they might do weighted pull-ups, but the L pull-up takes your upper body pulling strength to another level and adds a brutal core element. And if you want to improve your pull-up strength without adding external weight, L pull-ups are the way to go. And before I get into technique, just remember the single greatest way to improve your pull-ups is to not be a fat sack of shit. Optimize your body composition first. And I promise you'll get way better at your pull-ups from dropping fat instead of just doing more pull-ups. But if you're already lean and competent at normal pull-ups, here's how to do them. Hang from a pull-up bar, lock your legs straight out in front of you at a 90-degree angle, like an L sit. Keep them there as you perform the strict pull-ups. Why it works. You're not just hitting lats and biceps. Your abs and hip flexors are on fire the whole set. It also eliminates swinging, forcing a cleaner and much stricter pull. Coaching cues. Keep your legs locked, toes pointed, ribs down. Think chest to bar while keeping your L sit tight. Progressions. Start with tuck knee pull-ups if legs straight are too much, then build up from there. Prescription, anywhere from 3 to 5 sets of 3 to 8 reps is a great place to start. Exercise number 2, pause squats, front or back. A lot of people squat, but a lot of people don't. And if you avoid squats, you're a pussy and I don't like you. Unless you have a legitimate injury or limitation. And in that case, make sure you do heavy deep leg presses or rear foot elevated split squats. But that's another story for another time. As I said, a lot of people squat, but you should also do pause squats. Here's how to do them. Use a controlled descent into the bottom of a squat. Pause for 2 to 3 seconds down in the hole. Then drive up explosively. You can do this with a front or a back squat. Here's why it works. It eliminates the stretch reflex, meaning you do not bounce, which forces raw quad and glute strength, builds insane stability, and greatly improves positional strength. The reason pause squats, pause bench press, or dead stop deadlifts work so well is because you're forced to overcome the inertia of the weight, which forces you to produce more force each rep. And a simple way to think about it is, if you're ever doing touch and go deadlifts with like 315, those feel way easier than dead stop deadlifts at 315. It's the same principle. Coaching cues. Stay tight in the pause, brace your abs hard, keep your chest up. Don't relax at the bottom. You're holding your breath and maintaining tension, not resting. Here's some tips. Go 10 to 20% lighter than your usual squat. Otherwise, you'll get pinned at the bottom like those broccoli-haired dipshit teenagers trying to max out. Prescription. Pause squats are great right after heavy squats, but can also be a standalone exercise on a lighter squat day. Generally, I prescribe 3 sets of 3 to 5 reps at around 70 to 80% of your heaviest back squat that you did earlier in the workout. So if I was doing 405 back squats, maybe I'd hit some pause squats at around 315 to 350 pounds. Build up your pause squats over time like you would with your normal squats. Exercise number 3, the head supported bent over row. Rows are awesome. The bent over barbell row is a staple in my routine, but here's an awesome row variation that really lets you target your mid and upper back without letting your low back, glutes, or hamstrings take over. I absolutely love this variation, and it's perfect if you train at home where you may not have access to a chest supported row variation. Here's how to do it. Set up a barbell at around waist height in a rack. Place a bar pad and towel where you'll support your head. Stand behind it, plant your forehead gently on top, hinge at the hips, and row a barbell or dumbbells. You can also set up an incline bench and do head supported bent over rows there as well. Why it works. Head supported rows eliminate spinal cheating or any momentum, which is very common on traditional barbell rows. Your low back can't bail you out, so your lats, rhomboids, and traps do all the work. I love this exercise on my upper body days when I'm usually fatigued from doing heavy squats or deadlifts the day before. Coaching cues. Keep your forehead lightly touching the bench, elbows tight to your body, and row under control. Think pull your elbows back, not your hands up. Different variations. Try overhand for more trap and rhomboid focus, and you can go underhand if you want more lat and bicep focus. Personally, I usually go overhand because it feels better to me and you can lift heavier. Prescription. 3 to 5 sets of 6 to 10 reps with the heaviest weight possible. I particularly enjoy supersetting head supported rows with either flat or inclined bench on my upper body days. Exercise number 4, the Barbell Z press. Most people chase overhead press PRs by arching their lower back like a banana. At least that's definitely what I do. So if you want to eliminate cheating, try the Z press. Here's how to do it. Sit on the floor with your legs in front of your body. Set the bar at about hip height. I recommend anchoring your feet under dumbbells or any other anchor point to stabilize your feet to allow you to press the heaviest weights possible. From this seated, unsupported position, press the barbell overhead. Why it works. The Z press is pure shoulder and tricep strength. No leg drive, no torso lean, no cheating. Plus your core has to stabilize like crazy. Coaching cues. Sit tall, squeeze your glutes, brace your abs. Press the bar in a straight line overhead and make sure to get your head through at the top of each rep. Warning, go lighter than you think. Your ego will get destroyed at first because this exercise is way harder than it looks. Prescription, 3 to 5 sets of 5 to 8 reps, and I highly recommend using small fractional weight plates to progressively overload this exercise, 1 to 2 pounds per week, as you'll quickly plateau trying to add 5 to 10 pounds of this exercise like squats or deadlifts. Exercise number 5, Copenhagen planks. Almost nobody trains their adductors directly. That's a massive mistake if you want stronger squats and healthier hips. Here's how to do it. Set your top leg on a bench or box. Hold a side plank position with your forearm down and lift your hips. Similar to the Z press, this exercise is deceptively hard. Why it works. It hammers the adductors, which are your inner thigh muscles, which are crucial for hip stability and athletic performance. Plus, you get glute and oblique activation. Coaching cues. Keep your hips high, ribs down, and hold tight. Start with short holds of 10 to 15 seconds, then progress to longer sets of 30 to 45 seconds. Regression. Do a side plank with your knee bent on top of the bench instead of a straight leg. Exercise number 6, standing ab wheels. Everyone's seen ab wheels from the knees, but from the feet, that's a different level. And I'm just telling you right now, the reason you don't see any other fitness YouTubers doing standing ab wheels is because they literally cannot do it. They do not possess the requisite strength. And the reason they don't possess the requisite strength because hardly anyone knows how to train them properly. So here's how to do it. Firstly, before you ever worry about standing ab wheels, make sure you've mastered kneeling ab wheels first. Then, if you want to build the strength to get a standing ab wheel, you need to use the ramp method. And before you leave any negative comments saying, "But Tanner, my gym doesn't have a ramp or wooden plank," I'm just gonna tell you, quit being a fucking pussy, and if you're serious about having strong abs, then be resourceful enough to go get a piece of wood so you can train this exercise properly. I found this piece of wood on the side of the road. So what you wanna do is you wanna set up a ramp in a rack with a barbell above hip height and start training the standing ab wheel up an incline, which reduces the difficulty and increases your mechanical advantage. Trust me, this is the best way to build the strength for the standing ab wheel. As you get stronger, lower the angle of the ramp, eventually progressing your way down to the floor for a full standing ab wheel. Make sure when you're doing ab wheels, you maintain a hollow position with your hips tucked forward. Pull yourself back with your abs and your lats. Why it works. It's a brutal anti-extension core exercise. Your abs are lengthened under load, which research shows is key for growth and strength. Coaching cues. Do not let your hips sag. Keep your ribs tucked and your glutes squeezed tight. Range of motion is more important than your ego. Progression. As I said, make sure you master kneeling ab wheels first, then start standing ab wheels with the ramp progression, and you can add in standing ab wheel negatives as well. Prescription. Train the standing ab wheel 1 to 3 times per week for 3 to 5 sets of 1 to 10 reps depending on the difficulty. If you stick with this, I guarantee you will develop elite level abdominal strength in no time. Now, before I reveal the final exercise, this video is sponsored by Transparent Labs and Barbell Apparel. If you want the highest quality supplements at the most affordable price, check out Transparent Labs and use discount code TANNER to save. And if you believe in no excuses like me, check out my No Excuses graphic tee from Barbell Apparel. It's an oversized heavyweight tee with high quality thick cotton, and it works great for both casual wear and a pump cover. Now back to the video. We'll finish off with one of the most savage pulling exercises ever. Exercise 7 is the snatch grip deadlift. Here's how to do it. Grab the bar with a snatch width grip. It's a wide grip. Perform a deadlift as normal, keeping your hips low and your chest tall. Why it works. It increases the range of motion. It smokes the upper back and traps and builds insane grip. It's like a deficit deadlift and an upright row, and this deadlift absolutely smokes your entire posterior chain. Coaching cues. Use straps if grip limits you. Drive through your legs, keep your arms straight, initiate the pull, pushing your feet through the floor. Imagine your leg pressing the floor away from you, lifting your chest up at the same time. Tips. Because the range of motion is bigger, you'll need to go lighter than your conventional deadlift. Start at around 60 to 70% of your 1 rep conventional deadlift. If you want to make it hard and increase the range of motion even more, stand on a plate and pull the deadlifts from a deficit. Prescription. I generally use this as an accessory exercise after heavy back squats or front squats to strengthen your posterior chain. 3 to 5 sets of 8 to 10 reps is usually what I do. And just be prepared to be sore as fuck if you've never tried these before. But I guarantee these will help you build a thick, dense, muscular back. One of my all-time favorites. That's all 7 exercises. They're brutal, humbling, and will get you strong as shit. Add even 1 or 2 of these into your training and you'll unlock strength and growth most lifters are leaving on the table. Remember, exercises are tools. What matters most is training consistently, training with intensity, and recovering properly. And if you're tired of wasting your time and ready to get real results fast, apply for one-to-one custom coaching with me. I'll put that link here next to my head. And if you like this video, drop a thumbs up, subscribe, and lastly, watch whichever video of mine YouTube recommends next for you here.